the Supreme Enlightened Buddha. So, thank you for coming. And in fact, I'm here today sitting for Bhante Saranapala, who has gone to Dominican Republic. Not very far, but nice place to go during this time because it's too cold here. So, I'm very happy to be here because this is the third time Bhante Saranapala asked me to do this session, but each time I had something else, so I missed the opportunity. So I'm thankful to Bhante Saranapala for giving this opportunity. And he also asked me the topic that I'm going to talk. I say I haven't decided it. Then he said I have to have a topic. Oh, I said, then I told him, okay, that is what I gave was the physical concentration through physical concentration to mindfulness meditation. This is what I gave to him. Anyway, then later I wanted to change. He said, now it's late. Because he was given so in a rush, so I couldn't change it. But anyway, it's good. Because when I think of this physical concentration to mindfulness meditation, this was, I decided, because I had a nice story to tell you. About 3 years ago, I was coming from Holland, Netherlands, from Amsterdam. I was flying here, and there was a gentleman, maybe he's middle-aged, anyway, he was younger to me, and he was watching at me and following me. So when I boarded the flight, and when we were on the flight, he approached me and he asked me if he can talk to me. And I said, sure. And tears were rolling down his eyes. I asked what happened. So this is the first time I had the opportunity to talk with a Buddhist monk. And I have been trying to practice meditation, but I didn't find a teacher. And I was doing on my own way. But I feel really, not really happy. And I was looking for someone. Then, when I landed here, that was all. Then when I landed here, he told me, I would like to see you again, and can I have your phone number? I said, okay, I'm here, this is the number. I gave the number. And after a couple of weeks, he called here and asked me if I can come there and conduct a meditation retreat or just a one-day, half-day. I said, it is too late because I'm leaving in a few days' time, but you can come here, there's a class here, every week you can come and talk to the monk who is conducting the meditation. I gave Bhante Saranapala's name, and so I told him that I had to go to India because I was teaching, and he asked me where I'm teaching. I said I'm teaching at the Tibetan University. Oh, so he wanted to come to India. Then I left. After a few days, he was calling me again and again. He said, I wanted to come to India. And I said, why are you in a rush? No, I want to come there. I also want to see the Holiness Dalai Lama. I said, though I am teaching at his university, I don't think I can get an appointment to see him. But anyway, he said, I want to come. He came and stayed there at the temple where I was staying. And then only about a few hours a day he was with me. The rest of the day he was out. He was going here and there, Tibetan monasteries, and was trying to see Holiness Dalai Lama. So after 4 or 5 days he left, he came here. And then he was calling me again and again, when are you coming? I want to have a meditation retreat, maybe at least one day. So I said it will take a few months for me to come again. Okay. Then anyhow we fixed a date. After 3 months I came here, and he came from Kingston. He's living in Kingston, and he told me that I'll be coming on Saturday evening. I'll take you there, and I will put you in a motel. The next day morning I joined you. I agreed and I went there. And the next day morning he came and we had breakfast together. And he took me to a meditation place where we are going to meditate. It was a big church. I said, what is going to happen? Are you taking me to join the Mass? He said, no. So we went to it. It's a big church. There's no more service available there. But there were about 100 people waiting for the meditation. Then he told me, this church is closed for the public, and even the priest is there, and you want to practice meditation, learn meditation. It was only about, we started about 9:30, and 2.5 hours, maybe about 11:30 we stopped it. And after that I left. I told him, thanking him for inviting me, giving me the opportunity to talk to the people. And later when I went, he was in touch with me, and he said he's now teaching meditation in California. Oh, I said, how did you learn? Where did you learn? I just pick up here and there. I said, you better be careful. Meditation is something that you are addressing the issues, mental issues. It's not something that you sit and talk. You have to be qualified to teach meditation. He said, okay. Then he said, I will learn, and I will somehow I manage to continue to teach them, because it has become my way of learning. This is my job, so I do that. I asked how many people here. 15 to 20 I get every week, and sometimes twice a week. So that's enough for me, and he's good. Then I also told him, please try to contact a monk who has the ability to teach you meditation. Simply don't teach if you don't know anything about it properly, because it will be dangerous. And I stories what has happened, following the wrong methods given by those who are not qualified to teach meditation. He told me, that's good. Why I said this? Simply because we sit and follow some courses, it doesn't mean that we will be qualified to teach. It's a long process. We have to learn meditation. So, it is good that you are in the good hands. You're a good teacher. Last week, Dr. Saranapala was teaching, and then Dr. Kusan was teaching. So there, you are in good hands, experienced one. Because it is very important to have good teachers who are meditating, because meditation is a spiritual progress that you have to do little by little, not within a few hours or few days. You are expecting something to reach that level, it will not happen. And this is very important. Once I'm talking about maybe about 30 years ago, Venerable Bhikkhu Bodhi, whom you know very well, popular master, he was together in a monastery, very well known island hermitage in Sri Lanka. And there was a journalist who is a very well-known journalist in the field of mass media. So I was having a chat with him. He told me, more than meditation, certain things that will help you to elevate yourself faster. I asked him, what? He asked me, can you keep it a secret? I said, what is it? He opened. He was staying in the same hermitage in different kuti. Just one heart. He opened up and saw me. This is it. What is it? Have you heard of LSD? I said, I have heard, but I have never. I'm talking about 30 years ago. LSD. Why? He said that you are trying to do meditation, elevate yourself. It will take time. But this will take only a few seconds, few minutes. You will go up. I said, if you are doing that, why did you come here? Because I'm tired of it, but I'm just tired because you have never done this, you don't have any experience. If you take this, it will help you to be a good meditator. But these are the people who really need meditation because they have been in danger. So, Venerable Bhikkhu Bodhi was there. Without mentioning his name or without mentioning the person, I simply posed this question to Venerable Dr. Bhikkhu Bodhi. I said, Master, how do you address if a person comes to you and say that LSD is giving fast relief and peace compared to Buddhist meditation? He asked me who? I said, I simply asked if someone comes. He said, simply avoid if you come across a person like this. It's dangerous. So there are people who are trying to, because they are in need of meditation, but still there are a lot of people in North America and Europe, the message is still not gone to them. So we need to pass the message of meditation to them, spread the word so that they will benefit. Why? Because they need more than anybody else. Some, they have complained about, I'm looking for fast relief, but I cannot do this breathing meditation. It doesn't help me. I give up. Few people have. This is the opinion of many. They say that it is hard to do. It is hard because I won't be able to concentrate on the breath. It's hard. I gave it up. This is what those who try to get into meditation right away and they fail to do that and then they leave it. This is what it is important to know. The physical meditation before going to mindful meditation. Because Buddha said, Vina kaya bhavana, chitta bhavana natiti. Vina kaya bhavana, without physical concentration, chitta bhavana natiti, there is no mental concentration. So we do need to have a physical concentration in order to go for receive or achieve the mental concentration. Many times, almost everywhere, many people as meditators urge others to get into meditation, to breathe in, to concentrate on the breath. It will be little bit hard for those who are not familiar, those who do not have a basic knowledge about the meditation. Therefore, the technique that Buddha is, as he said, Vina kaya bhavana, chitta bhavana, nati. We do need to have physical concentration. With that, we will be able to achieve practical, easier mental concentration. Why? Because it is important. Because many find it hard to be on the breath. Keep in mind the breath. Breathe in and out, breathe in and out. If we have physical concentration, it is a preparation for mental concentration. Therefore, we always try to teach, following Buddha's advice, physical concentration. How physical concentration? We teach it, we explain them how to do it. Just sit, proper way, whatever comfortable way. If you can keep your physical body without moving, slight changes, without moving a bit, few minutes, then you take your physical body under your control. For example, like a Buddha statue. You see, when you sit for meditation, if you sit in a position, whatever posture, a comfortable way, you don't move. You don't move your fingers. Don't stretch your legs. Don't change your even fingers. Move your fingers. Don't try to fix your physical body again. Whatever way you sat, keep your body erect and just try to sit without moving, not even a slight. Your physical body without changing, you sit for a few minutes. You will see it that without our knowledge, the physical body is somehow, it's not in the same way when you started to sit. So, if you are able to keep your physical body straight without moving, few minutes, continue to do that, continue to do that. Then, when you are able to do it, 5 minutes, that will help you a lot to go to the next level, what you call breathing, to concentrate on breath. This is what is important. When you do it slowly and be aware, it is not that some sitting posture, but whether the place where your fingers are they still there, the position, the posture that you start at the start, is this the same posture that are you in there still? And your head, physical body, your legs, your pain, joints, no pain, anything, but keep doing that few minutes. If you notice that there is any change, fix it immediately and continue until you will be able to sit 5 minutes without changing your position. If you are able to do it for 5 minutes, then better continue to do it for 10 minutes. Then, once you are able to do that, that will be a kind of qualification for you to go and do the breathing meditation. That is a physical meditation is very important to have the mental meditation. To address, that is called, we call samatha or vipassana level. This is what is important. Now, we can also look at, we can learn these things even from animals. Look at lions or elephants. When they are sick or anything, what they do? Just forget about everything. Lay down. Even if there is a prey next to you, an animal, a cow, or goat, the tiger will not, or a lion will not go after it. If it can talk, he said, shut, no. Why? When he's sick, he fully let everything to be in rest. No movements whatsoever. Sometimes it goes for 1 week. That means you fully rest all organs, physical body and eyes, all organs. Rest for 1 week and he wakes up. Then he's ready. Physical body is ready and he begins a new life. So what we learn from them is how we prepare our physical body to continue the meditation to the next level. Therefore, it is important to understand these things. Buddha, one time, one of his disciples came and sat in a corner and watching at the Buddha. Buddha noticed it. Then that monk, his name was Vakkali, he moved to another place. Then Buddha noticed it. Then he moved to another place and was hiding because he didn't want Buddha to see that he is watching at Buddha's. So Buddha noticed and Buddha called him, asked him, "What are you doing, Vakkali?" Then he said, "Oh Lord Buddha, your peaceful, serene physical body, so nice to see. I'm watching it. It gives me peace. I'm watching it. It's so nice." But the Buddha said, "Kinte Vakkali imina puti kayena dittena dhammena yoko Vakkali dhammam passati somam passati." Vakkali, what is the use of you looking at this filthy, dying, impermanent physical body? Yoko Vakkali dhammam passati somam passati. Vakkali, one who sees the Dhamma, he who sees me. Not this physical body, but who see the Dhamma, they will see me. To see the Dhamma means practice. Then practice, with the progress, you begin to see things. And then with the progress you see what I achieved little by progress. Buddha had very early age of his life. And in order to be a Buddha, what effort he has put, then he will realize. This is what is important, that to understand that when we try to do meditation and we try to practice meditation, you have a lot of knowledge, you know that. But if we try to avoid the most important thing, physical meditation, that is the thing that I want to emphasize today, and we want to do it today, is how we can do this physical meditation. Physical meditation. To observe how our physical body works, how our physical body reacts, and how our physical body responds. These are very important. There was a very advanced monk, German origin. He was in a forest for 14 years, continuously without going out to the forest. 14 years. And at least 12-15 hours a day meditating. For 14 years. Those who were there, they know how advanced he is in meditation. And after 14 years there, when he reached a level, when he was convinced, he decided to go, leave the forest, and then go from forest to forest, meditation centers. One day, he met, another monk. In fact, who was ordained with me, who was senior to me, and he was also quite meditative monk. But he said, I couldn't achieve, I don't see any progress. Therefore, I want to disrobe. Well educated, who became a monk at not a very young age. But here, now we find something wrong with this method, but he says that I want to live because I don't see the desired results of the meditation. Then this monk met with this German monk. He told him, Venerable, you have been practicing meditation so many years, so you have any advice to give me? He said, continue to meditate, continue to meditate. Then my friend said, well, I have been doing, but I don't see any progress, and I have lost to some extent confidence in this meditation. Then he said to them, don't have any doubt, but I will tell you one thing, one story which you don't have to give unnecessary publicity. But in order to encourage you, I will tell you something. And to show that you are wrong, and to encourage you. This is our story. Then this German monk said, I was in a village area, and the forest hermitage from the village had to go for about 5-6 hours on foot. It's a very small, narrow road. Only on foot one can go there. So one day I was walking to this place. After lunch done, I left. It was, he said, the city also in Anuradhapura in Sri Lanka. And he was walking towards what you call in the forest area. By 6, normally in Sri Lanka, at 6 p.m., dusk comes, darkness. When he reached that hermitage, the chief monk came forward and told him, Venerable Sir, we are under strict instructions and orders from the military that we are not allowed to let any monk, because this is the insurgents period. Insurgents are very active everywhere, so some they come in disguise as a monk. Of course, when we look at you, you look 1000% a real genuine monk. But Venerable, we are under strict orders from the military that we are not allowed to let any monk come in if you do not know. There's this Venerable German monk. He said, that's okay, no problem, that's all right. If you are under strict orders from the military, you have to obey. You have to follow their instructions. I otherwise you will be in trouble too. Then this elderly monk at the forest temple, he knelt down before him and asked his forgiveness, because I have no choice. He said, okay. He left the forest. It takes at least 5 to 6 more hours for him to come to the place where he started his journey. The dark, no lights, serpents are there, dangerous route. But now he told him, okay, I'll see you. He left. In no time, he feels somebody is carrying him. Within a few minutes, he was back at that place where he started. So, this is a miracle. In Buddhism, as a saying, when we live, conduct beautiful spiritual life, sometimes devas, divine beings, protect you from harm and trouble. He felt someone was taking him. In no time he was back in the city of Anuradhapura. This is what happened to him, and this German monk told this Sri Lankan monk, you have the trust in the Buddha, have the trust in his Dhamma, and continue to practice. Something is wrong in your practice, continue to practice, he advised him. He advised him to start again from the beginning, and he told to start with the physical meditation, mentioning that Buddha said, Vina kaya bhavana, chitta bhavana, natiti. Without physical concentration, there is no mental concentration. So these are very important to know how these things happen. You all practice meditation, and you are peaceful. But in order for us to, especially for those who are beginners, it is necessary to have the physical concentration. Physical concentration, when you have, it is easy for anyone to have the concentrate, to be with the breath, in and out, because you have now developed the concentration, physical concentration. It helps you to do the vipassana meditation, to follow this technique of breathe in and out. To breathe in and out. Today I want all of you to start, of course, to try this technique also. To do physical meditation. At the time of the Buddha, somebody came who was very desirous of having a quick results of a meditation, a Brahmin. He paid the visit to Buddha and looked at him. So he wanted to know how fast he could achieve the results that the Buddha has achieved. How much you know? He questioned Buddha. Buddha said, look at the grains of sands on the bank of the river. What I know is more than what the grains of sand on the bank of the river. But for you to realize what I preached, to know only this much, so little thing you have to know. So to do that, we always say that little by little, not to rush, not to see quick results and get disappointed. Stay on the course, but do little by little. Then you will be happy when you develop, when you practice that. Your physical body will also show your progress. Your physical body, your activities become calmer, not aggressive. Your movements will be less aggressive, and your words will be less aggressive, and your regards will be pleasant to others. And that is the time that you will be happy to switch on to meditation, to vipassana. So it is good to start with practice. Of course, vipassana, you don't have to change what you're doing, but it is also good to practice this physical meditation. Your teacher is teaching vipassana meditation. It's great, good. You must do that. They are knowledgeable, they are teaching, but at the same time, whenever you have time, try to do this. Few minutes a day. When you are able to concentrate on your physical body, when you are able to control your physical body, then it will help you to concentrate on a vipassana meditation and move forward. Now, what I want to show you is how this can be done. There's no big difference. When you sit for meditation, you sit just like a statue. Once you sit perfectly, comfortable way, but without a slight movement of your physical body. No change at all. That's why I said, just like a statue. When you look at the statue, there's no movement. If we are able to do that, few minutes, you yourself will notice whether you are able to do that or not. Because without your knowledge, your physical body has already taken a more little bit. Your fingers will be somewhere, your position will be a little bit changed. So we have to be aware of that, how it is, how it will change. You just keep on your physical body, just like a statue, not a slight movement, no change the posture. So when you are able to sit, you will feel a little bit pain here and there. You move with that, okay, pain there, but you don't do anything. Change your position, still right there. And then when you feel pain somewhere else, you go there and it's, but you are mindfully aware that your physical body is reacting. Reacting means you feel like stretching your legs, move your hands. Reacting means you are trying to change your posture, trying to change, stretch your legs, hands. But rather than reacting, we respond to the situation. Respond how? Respond is not stretching your legs or hand. You just be aware, but you don't stretch your legs or hands or no movement whatsoever of your physical position. You sit as the way you started at the beginning of the meditation. You don't change. When you are able to continue that, you do that, you continue to do that. Few minutes a day, that will help you a lot to do the vipassana. Because first come first. Why? Because the Buddha said, Vina kaya bhavana chitta bhavana natiti. Physical concentration is needed to have the mental concentration. And it is just like two sides of the coin. So we do that, and there is no regular interference when you do that, saying guided meditation, but not very often we say come and say, okay, do this and no. Just we do that few minutes, and maybe after few minutes we come, and when we come to, if your mind is somewhere else, you will go back to that. So this way, there's no difference at all if you are concentrating on the breath and also concentrating on your pain. But physical, you're trying to keep your physical body intact. No change. So you're holding it tightly, and that is called physical concentration. You don't let it go. You hold it and keep your physical body tight without moving anything. And when you are able to do that, you will see that you are fully under control. You control your physical movements. And that will help a lot for your breathing meditation. Now, we can do a little bit. To do that, please try to sit whatever comfortable way you want to sit. If you want to stretch your legs and whatever comfortable way you can sit at the beginning, but later you can sit in the cross legs. But when you sit, make sure no movement at all whatsoever, physical movement. You put your hands, palms on somewhere, keep it the same very place, same way it is. And the physical body, if it is a little bit bent, no, don't try to make it straight, but whatever you sit. And let us sit for 5 minutes and make sure don't open your eyes. Also keep eyes closed and sit for 5 minutes. Maybe in a few minutes time, I will just utter a word or something, direction, just to make sure that you are following, you are doing, or if your mind has gone somewhere so that when I call you can get back to it. So we do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. physical body. Just stay focused. Don't even blink. Sorry. Yes, this. Cramp, eh? Yes. Product, yes. Come back, please. Cramp, yes. Stretch your legs, yes. You can, yeah, you can do a little bit his hand, yes, yes. Yeah, but yeah, okay.
It's a cramp, that's water.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, cramp. Yes, yeah. It happens to me sometimes. Yes. Okay. Because sometimes when you sit like this fixed, you're allowed to stretch slowly but with the mindfully, and then again keep it the same position without moving. But cramps, of course, it happens to me too. From time to time it happens to some people. So this is one, the cramp comes, it's difficult. Yeah. So now, what I said, it is good that you develop this technique. Few minutes a day, whenever time permits, doesn't matter place, even when you are riding a public bus, or even you just keep without moving your legs or hands, try to keep your body. Yes. So this is a training, because Brother Dave, it happens, Brother Dave is keep on practicing meditation so many years, and this is maybe because of the weather, and I haven't seen it happens to him before, but it happens. Yes. So this technique, please keep on practicing. This will help definitely to come to the practice the breathing meditation. When you do daily little bit, doesn't matter, few minutes a day, but keep on doing, keep on doing, keep on doing. And no need that if it is really inconvenient, then you have the different postures. It's not necessary that we have to sit cross-legged. You can have your legs stretched, but whatever position, you try to remain without moving. So that helps. That is also a physical concentration. So without physical concentration, it will not be possible to have the mental concentration. Now, because now that we stopped a little bit earlier, we should stop here, because going back to the concentration. So it's good that you came here to do this meditation, and please make it a habit every day, either in the morning or in the evening, whenever time permits, to do a little bit of this. Sometimes you will not be able to do that. We may very big problem with we do retreat and everything. Sometimes only on the retreat they practice. After that, until next retreat, there's no meditation. So that's why it's important to understand the practice daily little bit. Buddha said, Kammaro rajataseva thoka thokam khane khane. Little by little, you do it daily. So So that helps. Little by little, just like it is said, there's a drop of water fills the big pot, but little by little. In the same way, you will be able to achieve the goal of having the physical concentration that will be immensely helpful for you to develop your vipassana meditation. And thank you for coming. Now I wish you a peaceful, joyful life without pain, suffering. May no harm come to you. May no misfortune come to you. May you all be blessed with good health, happiness, success. May Devas, divine beings, protect you from harm and trouble. May the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha be upon you. May you all be well and happy with those thoughts of kindness and metta. I chant to wish you all the best. Bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sothi bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena